Marty Supreme.
Oh, yay!
Oh, hi, Olivia.
So, not our usual movie, not my usual movie taste.
Not her usual genre taste, because if it's not crappy horror, she's not into it.
We love elevated horror.
Yeah, we do. Another 2025 movie that we're seeing in 2026.
Yeah, I think I typically don't like what is it? Biopics?
Biopic.
How do you say it? Yeah, however you say it. Plus, like that genre with a drama is usually not my style, and yet I really enjoyed it. It was very fast paced, very witty, and dare I say, inspirational.
It was inspirational.
Which people I'm sure would be like, who watched it are like, what are you talking about? But
also, this is not spoiler free. Yeah, I mean, man, what a ride. The first half of the movie is so stressful. Mm-hmm. I mean, whoa.
It's very stressful. But the reason I found it inspirational, and you were saying that too, of like, man, he just believed in himself to a fault. He wasn't a good person. He believed in himself to a fault and hurt a lot of people. But man, if you can just take, even just 1% of the confidence that he had, I feel like I would get so much more shit done.
Do you think, so he's so passionate about playing table tennis, mm-hmm. which we won't insult it by calling it ping pong.
Table tennis.
But yeah, so he's so overly passionate. Do you think, if you have that much passion for something, do you think it's okay to treat others like how he treated them?
No, I just said that was bad.
No, it was bad, but do you think it's justifiable if your passion for something is high enough?
No.
I agree.
Okay,
no, I agree.
You're learning me.
No, I'm trying to bait you.
No, not at all. And that's what I'm saying.
Where's the limit, though? I guess once you start being mean to people, because he was just mean to the girl he got pregnant.
Well, not even
his mom.
Not even mean. He was going out of his way to inflict harm. It felt like at some scenarios, purposely putting him making people pay for him and go out of their way for financial gains, where he would manipulate them. That's definitely taking advantage of people.
Yeah, without any repercussions of what could happen after. Even his best friends. He's like, hey, just give me the money now. His best friend had kids that to support. Ruin the tax. He's like, come on, just give me the money now. I'll give you more later.
Yeah. But that's what I was talking about. Man, he really, in the beginning too, where he was like, I'm going to be the winner. Bet on me. It's like, whoa, he really did fully believe in himself to a fault, to a delusional standpoint. But man, it was entertaining. And maybe because I was on a little bit of a edible that I wasn't as stressed during the movie. I was kind of just like, where are we going? And okay, the shots were very close up on their faces. And so it felt like I was almost talking to them. I felt very immersed, but I don't know which reason.
Very specific cinematography choices for the close-ups, the close shots, and the super close-ups. And we actually learned this in the acting world, that you kind of adapt your acting based off of the camera frame. Whereas, if you have a shot that's really far away, you have more freedom to kind of move more and such.
Yeah.
But if the camera is this close to your face and all we're seeing as the watcher, you're so cute. There's only you don't want to be moving your head around or shaking around as much. And so the acting was very was really good. I thought the acting was the characters were all very believable.
I agree, and I have in my mind that Timothée Chalamet, I think Timothée Chalamet, is a young kid, even though he's exactly
our age.
My
he's
age.
30 and 30.
Yeah,
30.
He was born in '95 as well. I have it in my head that he's young from Call Me by Your Name, and so I have this perception of him a little bit, but I kind of forgot it was him in the role. He was very believable in it. And
that's an actor's job. To fully achieve that is so great. I'm trying to think of an actor that's good, but I just don't believe them in their role recently. Well, I guess it's anytime I see Josh Peck in something. That's not Drake and Josh.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, you're just Josh from Jake and Josh. Still.
Yeah. He's a very good actor, Timothée.
Yeah, well, considering that he was the Bob Dylan in the Bob Dylan movie, the Bob Dylan, and that was very believable too. Like he really is. I think it seems like people have mixed opinions on him in general.
I mean, isn't he like an Oscar nominee? I'm pretty sure he.
Yeah, he's so good. I thought he was.
And he was in
good.
Dune. Like he's really done a lot.
That's pretty crazy. Quite the resume.
Yeah, he's
well deserved though.
Well
Again,
deserved.
He did a good job.
Oh yeah, fun. And I think too, like if you've ever watched his interviews, he's very like quirky and kind of like. He's just very different than the character he played in that. So I just was like, oh, that's going to be a weird role for him to step into because I knew I knew a little bit about the role. That was kind of it. And he was very believable in it.
Yeah, I've never seen him in any interviews or anything. You know what was interesting to see, though? Our villain, not our villain, but Kevin O'Leary. Is it O'Leary or Kevin Leary? The Shark Tank guy.
He did great. I didn't even realize.
I didn't know he could act. When I first saw him on screen, I was like, there's no way that's him. I was like, it's got to be an actor lookalike.
Yeah, I think it was...
he did a great job.
I think I watched Cody Leach. His review. He said he also did really well, but that in Shark Tank, he also kind of plays a character.
Oh,
so it's kind of like he made a comment on that. Like he's kind of already playing a role in a character.
Yeah,
but he did really well. Like,
and I guess it is a very similar role to how he is, like businessman, kind of cutthroat. Yeah, but he was very entertaining, very believable.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing about the movie that I was a little surprised about was how many parts of the movie were left kind of unfinished or untold. We never really saw the outcomes of. There was the orange balls that were made. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure those became a big thing. Like in the ping pong world?
Yeah.
I see orange ping pong balls.
The reason I liked it though, because it really did feel like a snapshot of someone's life. We had no really like background and no like forward of how happened in the outcomes. It was mainly just this is what we're showing you in this person's life at this time. And that's all the context you get. And there was something about like stepping into his world.
And I guess for the story they were trying to tell, they didn't need to tie up all those other loose ends, I guess. But for me, I guess I just like the satisfaction of tying off the loose ends.
Absolutely.
I wanted to know what happened to the fat friend. What happened to the middle-aged woman, the actor lady.
Or the friend with the
kids?
Yeah, the
taxi,
yeah. Was that a rapper? Wasn't that I'm pretty sure that's like a famous rapper.
Oh, really?
But I'm not versed in the genre.
Is that bad that we don't know?
Is it like Tyler the Creator? Isn't that him?
Is that him? I don't know. That's what he looked like. I've heard that name, and I've always created an image of
people. Yeah.
Do you ever do that? You just hear a name of someone. I've never seen what they look like ever, but you just have this image you created in your head. Tyler the Creator sounds more light-skinned to me.
Okay.
But that's just because of the image I've created in my head.
Oh, okay.
Could that have been him? It could have been.
We'll see.
We'll have to check it out.
We'll check. We'll put Carissa's right.
I'll put Carissa's right.
Oh.
Who's this we? Illyria's gonna edit the video. You gonna come up with us?
Yeah,
puppy girl.
But it was a long movie, but I never really felt its runtime. Like it
never felt the runtime, and I never checked my watch even once.
Yeah, that's always go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I need to go because it still has 40 minutes left. But I was so engaged the entire time.
That's always how I know if a movie is good or not, is if I have to check my watch. Didn't check it. I thought the 2.5 runtime was gonna feel long. I don't think it felt long, even though it was. What was your least favorite part about the movie? Do you have a least favorite part?
I can't think of like a specific least favorite part. Maybe, okay, I do have one. I think maybe when they showed the like impregnation scene with like the
sperm,
the sperm and the egg.
In the intro?
In the intro, because it threw me off on what kind of genre we were watching. I was like, oh, is this a comedy? Is this a drama? Like, it kind of threw me off and I was like, okay, what are we watching? And then it was kind of like I don't know. I think that just kind of confused me more than anything else. So I'd go with that because it was kind of jarring. I think I was watching it like this.
What you were also...
Yes, but also, you don't agree with that? I was just
what kind
of genre is this?
I thought it was a really fun choice.
I didn't not like it, but again, it just made me confused because like we really didn't have any idea on what this movie was and what the tone of it. And for it to be so early on, I was like, oh, okay, it's a comedy drama.
Yeah,
but it definitely leaned more into the drama side.
Definitely, yeah. There weren't a lot of like ha 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 moments.
No.
I think my least favorite part is definitely the first half's overall, like, not theme, but just how stressful the situations were getting, like the life situations, and how they were compiling over and over. And again, there was a scene. I tell this to you all the time, but anytime I see animals that are put in situations that they have no control over, and then they get abandoned, it drives me freaking crazy. It like legit upsets me, even though I know they're fine.
Yeah. No
animals are harmed in the making, blah, blah, blah. But damn, I just hate that consideration of thinking of animals as lesser than. It drives me crazy.
Call me insensitive, but I feel like I'm usually okay with animal scenes. Like it doesn't bother me any more or less than humans because it's a story. It's just a little more taboo.
Absolutely. And that's what I have to remind myself. But for some reason, it just gets under me a little bit.
It's like in Terrifier 3 with like the kid, like when you start murdering kids, it's like, I kind of like it.
Careful what you say, baby.
But I agree. That one wasn't like for entertainment. It was very like, no way. And then they showed the scene where the dog was just wandering lost with all the fog. That went, okay, this is a little, that was bad.
It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, that was really sad. But also, you said you didn't like the front part more because it was more stressful. I thought the ending was more stressful. Like to the point where he had zero money, owed people everything, talked such a big inflated sense of himself, and then had nothing to show for it and nothing to back up on it. Made enemies with everyone. Like I was so stressed at the end there.
I would say maybe you're right. The situation, I think, objectively was probably more stressful. But I think, and I hate when I do this, but I caught myself into...
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Are you into me? I caught myself thinking that the movie has to end soon. There's going to be some resolution. Like I knew the resolution was going to come in some way. And I hate when I pull myself out of just enjoying the process for that. In the first half, when all the life stuff was going wrong, I was like, where is all of this going to go?
Yeah.
I think by the end of the middle of the movie, you can kind of see where things are going to go.
Yeah.
He's trying to make it to Japan. He's going to make it to Japan.
That's his like overarching.
He's probably going to beat the guy that he has to rematch.
Yeah.
And speaking of the rematch though, the way they made that so exciting, I was just like I was tense in a fun way every single point, all the way through the end of the match there. It was really like they made table tennis seem really
cool.
really, really fun, really exciting. Yeah. And then to see our lead, Marty, win against the Japanese guy in this exhibition match where it didn't even matter, and to see like that glory he felt with all of his hard work, all the people he screwed over, and in that moment he was so proud of himself.
Yeah.
The cinematography of that was just so well captured. Like the feel of it. Like when that's on paper, it's like that's the goal to do that. And to just see it executed so well, I was all up in the feels on that.
Yeah.
In a good way.
I will say though, like he went out of his way and like wasn't accepting that he like won second place. Like he just was like trying to rematch the guy like in a day.
Because it was scripted.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like he had this moment of like so pride and he won where it's like that didn't amount to anything. To me that showed just like who he was as a person, where like it's all in his head. He has this such inflated sense of self that like winning
nothing matters at all to anyone. Like at the end of the day,
but like
he made that matter to him, and I think that's a cool thing.
But I thought but he made it matter where he was so happy that he won against the person that he lost to in a like qualifying event. Waited where he was playing with other people for hours and hours a day, was tired, and then like he beat him. It's like just unfair situations, and then to just be like, woohoo, I'm the best. Like I get what you're saying. Like obviously I said like I don't know. I just don't like him. I just didn't like him as a person. That's all I'm saying.
No,
am I making sense?
I don't like him as a person either.
But even like his winning is just like, wow, okay, like that's what he left his dying, pregnant girlfriend. Well, I guess baby mama at that point, but person that he loved in the hospital so he could go to that game in Japan. That didn't mean anything. To like, and then I don't know, like.
I think that was the point, though. And
no,
that's the point that
sure.
they're trying to get across, and that it was.
But then he comes
and it
back.
didn't have to matter to anyone else. No, for him, it didn't have to matter to anyone else. It just mattered for him.
Right.
You disagree? The gum's hitting.
Okay. Yes, it is. But I'm only disagreeing because like it only mattered to him. Like he's going so far in it though that's when he's hurting other people.
What is this?
It's a hairball that I was collecting from the couch.
You can have it back.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
It was nice to see at the end the resolution though of him getting back and then him like realizing he's ready to be a father. Like he just really it's almost like he needed to get it out of his system.
Yeah. And that's what I hope how the movie ended, and it's not just like he's going to continue like he didn't learn his lesson and like he's going to continue. It seems
like he did. I think that was the point that we're trying to get across.
Yeah.
I guess we could probably look it up. It's based on a real guy.
Yeah, but I think like a lot of it was fabricated.
Oh.
Like I don't think all of that happened. You know, like
no, I'm
sure it did. So
yeah.
But yeah, he was he was one of these characters that like I was saying, I don't agree with what he was doing. I thought like him trying to win that match was kind of very petty and self-centered of him. And at the same time, we were still rooting for him.
Yeah.
Like you said, I still wanted him to win.
They really.
And you got to give it to them.
That's all to the acting and the directing
yeah.
and how it was just a really well-made movie. That was probably one of my favorite movies over the course of the last like few months.
Yeah, it was really well made. And a movie that like I think because I had no idea what I was getting into, I was just like I felt like I was on a roller coaster. I was just on this ride. Didn't know where it was going. But we were just there.
Yeah. What would you rate it out of 5? Did you rate it on Letterboxd?
I haven't.
Did you forget?
I will. Hey,
puppy.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5? I also gave it a 4 out of 5. I think collectively, that is you and I think that's our best collective rating.
I almost am like, do I want to give it a 4.5? Because I gave the Housemaid a 4 out of 5, and that movie angered me for like half of it.
You always give bad movies high ratings, though.
Excuse me, no, I don't.
You've never rated anything below a 3 ever.
Because I love movies.
It's about the movie, not the concept of movies.
No, it's about your enjoyment of the movie that weighs into it, and I just don't ever have a bad time watching a movie.
For sure. No, that's fair. Hey, more power to you. I think this is definitely a movie that most people would enjoy. I feel like a grandmother would like to see that. I think parents would like to see. You know what I mean? I think everyone would like to see.
It was a lot. It could be from various age groups too.
Yeah.
Like I
think a teenager would like to see that. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was a really fun time.
It was a fun time. Go see it. Well, until the next one.
That was a psych out.
Oh. I already kicked you.